2 points in your chart tell you how you meet the world and where you're trying to get in it. Neither one is a planet. They come from the clock and the map, the exact minute and the exact place you were born. They shift faster than anything else on your wheel, which makes them the 2 points least likely to match anyone else's. Here's what your Ascendant and Midheaven really do. This channel teaches you to read your own chart, one real piece at a time. 3 things here: what these 2 points are, the job each one does, and why an approximate birth time costs you both. Start with where they sit. Picture the moment you were born as a snapshot of the sky around one spot on Earth. 2 lines cut across that snapshot. One runs along the horizon, where the sky meets the ground to your east and west. The other runs from straight overhead down to the ground beneath your feet. Your Ascendant is the point where the eastern horizon crosses the zodiac, the sign coming up as you were born. Your Midheaven is the point at the very top, the highest the zodiac climbs over you at that minute. Here's the part most descriptions leave out. Each of those 2 points has an opposite end, so you're really working with 4. The Ascendant on the eastern horizon is paired with the Descendant on the western one. The Midheaven at the top is paired with the point at the bottom called the Imam Coeli, or I-C for short. 2 lines, 4 ends. That cross is what your whole chart is built around. Now, the job each end does. The horizon line, Ascendant across to Descendant, is your self and others' axis. Your Ascendant, the start of House 1, is how you meet the world, your instinct on the way in, the first move you make in a new room, the version of you people get before they know you. Its opposite, the Descendant, is what you look for in other people. The qualities you don't feel in yourself and reach for in a partner sit there. The vertical line, Midheaven down to the I-C, is your public and private axis. Your Midheaven, the point that caps House 10, is where you're headed in the eyes of the world, your direction, your reputation, the thing people attach to your name. It's wider than a job title. It's what you're building toward out in the open. Its opposite at the base, the I-C, is your private root. Home, family, where you come from, the ground you return to when the public part switches off. This is where a lot of quick takes shrink it. The Ascendant gets reduced to your looks and the Midheaven to your career. Both reads are too small. Your Ascendant is your whole approach to being alive, not your face. Your Midheaven is a public direction, not the box on a tax form. Read them as 2 axes that point the chart, not 2 more personality labels. Let's put all 4 on a real chart, Maya's, the one running through this whole series. She was born at 6:42 in the morning in Chicago. Her Ascendant is 9 degrees Aries. Directly across, her Descendant is 9 degrees Libra. So she meets the world the Aries way, first through the door, direct, quick to start. And she's drawn toward Libra qualities in a partner, balance, fairness, the person who weighs both sides. The approach and its counterweight, sitting on one line. Her Midheaven is 4 degrees Capricorn. Across from it, her I-C is 4 degrees Cancer, a Capricorn. Midheaven reads as a public direction built the long way, through structure and earned standing rather than a shortcut. A Cancer I-C puts her private root in home and family, a felt sense of where she belongs. Public climb at the top, family ground at the base. That's the vertical line of her chart in one picture. Notice what those 4 points just did. Before reading a single planet, they sketched Maya, how she comes in, who she reaches for, where she's aiming, and what she calls home. That's the work the angles do. They set the 4 corners, and every planet gets read inside that frame. So here's what to do with your own. Find your Ascendant and Midheaven, then look at their opposite ends too, and read them as 2 axes. How you meet the world against who you seek. your public direction against your private route. And this is why your exact birth time and place matter more here than anywhere else in the chart. Your planets barely notice a rounded birth time. But these 4 points are pinned to the spinning Earth, so they race. 15 minutes on the clock, or a birth in a different city, can slide your Ascendant and Midheaven into the next sign. A chart built from your exact minute and exact spot fills all 4 points in. A guessed birth time leaves the part of the wheel that's uniquely yours blurry. If you know your birth time, this is the piece it unlocks. If watching the 4 corners of a chart click into place made it feel less like guesswork, a quick tap on the like button genuinely helps this reach people asking the same question. One straight note before the recap. These 4 points describe how you tend to meet the world and where you tend to aim. They don't fix what happens to you. A birth chart is a mirror for self-reflection, not a prophecy, and it's built for insight, not as a stand-in for professional advice. What you do with your approach and your direction stays yours. So, 2 lines, 4 points. The horizon carries your Ascendant and Descendant, how you meet the world and who you're drawn to. The vertical line carries your Midheaven and I-C, your public direction and your private route. They come from your exact time and place, and they set the frame. Every planet gets read inside. The chart in this video was generated in Mystical Menac. Free link in the description. That closes out the birth chart foundation on this channel. Next, we open a different door. Numerology, starting with the number that changes every single day, your personal day number. Subscribe so it shows up for you. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.